Hi, I'm Eljoymae Crebillo from Sorsogon State University. The title of my research paper is the use of mobile dictionaries on teaching English vocabulary. The local of the study, it is conducted in Patag Integrated School, Patag Irusin, Sorsogon. So next, introduction. My research focused on mobile dictionary, on how mobile dictionary help the students in learning vocabulary. We all know that learning in the new normal is a challenge for a teacher, student, and given parents brought by COVID-19 pandemic. That's why I chose this topic, which is mobile learning. Emerging technologies have brought changes in teaching and learning process. The intervention needed by the students were limited to modules and distance learning platforms. Dealing with language learning or using digital technology, especially mobile innovation, has positive change as it focus on role of mobile technologies and device in education and forms of informal learning taking place outside classes which requires no specific place to use, hence make it easier for mobile learning. In this study, we tried how students respond to their learning experiences concerning their learning vocabulary by utilizing the mobile dictionary. This study based the sample by including rubrics to which they can freely rate the score. This study has also determined the different types of mobile dictionaries along with disadvantage based on participants' answer. So next, let's go with objectives of the study. This study generally aimed to determine and assess the use of mobile dictionary in vocabulary building, especially this will identify the students' experiences in learning vocabulary through mobile dictionaries, determine the types and uses of mobile dictionaries being used by the students, and describe students' experiences in using mobile dictionaries in terms of its advantage and advantages. And next is propose appropriate supplementary materials that may enhance vocabulary learning. Now, let us proceed to materials and methods. This study has utilized qualitative approach which requires gathering information from in-depth interview and participants' observation. So, let's proceed to sample and participants. Study consists of participants that are grade 9 students studying at Patag Integrated School. The sampling is composed of 24 students which was derived using Slovene formula based on an alpha level. So the total number of grade 9 students studying at Patag Integrated were 85 and 0.05 margin of error was used to obtain the samples because it was the safest level of error. Taking a sample for this study would solve the problem and would not eat up all the resources. So, moreover, this study combined purposive and convenient sampling, wherein the 24 students were purposely selected and or which most are easy to contract and are using mobile dictionaries. So next is instruments. So in this study, I used questionnaire as an instrument where questions based on the objectives were formulated. So here are the objectives together with the questionnaires. In table number 1, interview questionnaires, objectives and questionnaires. In objectives, identify the students' experiences in learning vocabulary through mobile dictionaries. So, how is your English vocabulary? Kindly rate your English vocabulary from scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. So next is, how does mobile dictionary help you in improving your vocabulary? Next objective is determine the types and uses of mobile dictionaries being used by the students. So the question is, what mobile dictionary do you use? For example, English dictionary English-Tagalog Dictionary, online or offline. Third objectives is describe the students' experiences in using mobile dictionaries in terms of its advantage and disadvantages. So here are the questions. First is, how does a mobile dictionary help you? Specifically, what are the advantages? So next, are there any disadvantage in using mobile dictionary? If yes, what are those? So why do you use mobile dictionary despite the availability of traditional dictionaries? How is it different from hard copy and or traditional dictionary? So next slide, data collection procedure. In this study, I utilize interview by means of paper and or questionnaire, wherein interview questions were drafted in a paper and were given out to the target participants to fasten the interview process. It has deduced and collected facts from the verbatim statements written by the samples that sufficed the data needed for the completion of the study. So, data analysis procedure. The researcher or I use descriptive statistics for the evaluation of data gathered. This is the term given to the analysis of data that helps describe, show, or summarize data in a meaningful way such that, for example, pattern might emerge from data. So, let's go to the next slide, which is the results and discussion. These results gathered after the interview. So, in table number 2, distributions of answers for the question, how is your vocabulary or how is your English vocabulary? Kindly rate your answer vocabulary from scale 1 to 10. So, these are the total numbers of students. 24. Students who rate of 1 to 5 is 21, and students who rate of 6 to 10 is 3. So, out of 85, grade 9 students, a total of 24 students population were interviewed as accessible sample. So, 87.5% out of 24 students answered a scale of 5 and a lower, while 12.5% out of 24 students answered a scale of 6.6 to 10. This result shows that majority of the students are struggling with their English vocabulary. So, next is table number 3, distribution of answers for question. How does mobile dictionary help you in improving your vocabulary? By audio capable of hearing proper pronunciation, unlimited words to learn using mobile dictionary, by being available anytime for consultation, by giving a quick response through voice activation, by enlightening the synonyms and antonyms, giving out different types of usage of words and examples. So I learned even without teacher or anybody teaching. So easy to update, has image at the same time, audio visual connected to internet, whereas wide information is available. I can access even online or offline. Can be shared through social media for group learning. So we get all the data by reading out and using the concision technique to avoid redundancy of answer received from the participants. So the table shows how diverse the learning styles of the students as 21st century with the integration of technology. So in table number 4, distribution of answers for the question, what mobile dictionary do you use? Example, English dictionary, English-Tagalog dictionary, online or offline. So types of dictionary, English dictionary, the number of students using the dictionary. So in English dictionary, 24. English-Tagalog dictionary is 24 also. Online is 11. Offline includes pre-installed dictionary and printed dictionaries are 24. So the table shows that 100% of the students are using English dictionary from the respondents of 24 grade 9 students, or 100% are using English Tagalog dictionary, and 45.83% are using online dictionary, while all the participants 100% uses offline mobile dictionary or pre-installed mobile dictionaries such as Merriam-Webster. So, in table number 5, the advantage and disadvantage of mobile dictionaries through the perspective of the participants. The advantage is accessibility. The disadvantage is students' focus is prone to distraction with the presence of mobile games in the same platform. So, high reliability sa advantage, and sa disadvantage and accessibility due to battery capacity. Sa advantage naman, updated and wide information system. Sa disadvantage, exposure to radiation. Sa advantage naman, how voice command for searching. And in disadvantage, internet accessibility problems for online dictionaries. Next, advantage, how or has audio enable mechanism for better pronunciation. Disadvantage is phone storage capacity. So the disadvantage are give tons of list of words usage and clear examples on using the words for better understanding. Almost has unlimited words to learn, including antonyms, synonyms, and ambiguous words. Searching made easier without having to manually look for them. So the data shows that the mobile dictionaries have more advantage than disadvantage in terms of ability or accessibility. However, it poses some serious disadvantage, as the distraction of mobile games may lead to lessened productivity and motivation in studying and eventually lead to addiction. So, with regards to the advantage, most participants said that mobile dictionaries are reliable, as it allows you to look for meaning through synonyms presented, making cross-reference available. So, in all words are updated from time to time. It has also the option for voice command searching, where it offers easy searching of vocabularies which are hard to spell. The words are also not limited and makes every word available, even highfalutin words. Lastly, the searching process in mobile dictionaries are less hassle for the participants than traditional dictionaries, where they have to go through pages. So, in table number 6, comparison table of mobile dictionary via traditional dictionary. So, in mobile dictionary, has unlimited access to words, internet capable needed, mobile phone, voice command, audio-visual enable, shareable through social media and mobile phones, and easy to access anytime and anywhere. So, can auto-update through internet, easier and much faster for searching. So, in traditional dictionary, limited access of words, does not need internet or phone, printed or hard copy, can be used by limited group or focus group only, can be accessed anytime and anywhere but bulky, has to replace for new update presented or printed dictionary, has to be searched page by page. So, in table number 6 presents that comparison of mobile dictionary and traditional dictionary through the lens of grade 9 students. So, this head-to-head comparison answers why students use mobile dictionary despite the presence of traditional dictionary and how the two differ from each other. So, traditional dictionaries offer limited words and has the tendency to be bulky if availability of words needs to be widened, diba? Then, they cannot keep up with the newly coined terms, thus has a problem with accessibility and convenience. The students said that a small device which contains countless of words preferred than a book with 100 to a few thousand words. So, As a result of the study, mobile dictionary is time efficient and help language learners acquire vocabulary and language skill enhance. Mobile dictionaries serve a purpose enhancing learning language vocabulary using visual media, audio media, and searching manipulation. Thus, this help them learn through image manner or pronunciation, demonstration, through application audio, media, and enhancing their technology approach through mobile dictionary application. Next, I conclude that this study generally concludes that mobile dictionary is needed, helpful, but has a long way to go in terms of user privileges. Moreover, both mobile dictionary and traditional has its advantage and disadvantage. This highlights the diversity of learning English vocabulary, also concerning the risk that the students of grade 9 students to encounter if not properly guided. So the researcher, or I conclude that how positively smartphones, mainly mobile apps such as a mobile dictionary, gives access to students even without the intervention of teachers in learning process or informal education. So my recommendation is proposing an appropriate supplementary materials for vocabulary enhancing, which might conclude or include Chromebooks, students' laptops, and for office use only a machine-operated devices which only contain educational application. And finally, these are all my reference and research paper in an APA form. Thank you.